Hello, my name is Julie, and this is my interpersonal communication project. I live in Virginia. I'm currently working on my master's degree at Liberty. My majors are criminal justice and human services counseling. I have learned so much from this class that I use in everyday life, at school, at work, and at home. Certain skills, such as how to communicate effectively with someone, how to listen and give proper responses, not only on a regular level, but if it requires empathetical use. All these things I have learned from taking this class. My overarching goal would be to live for God and to please Him in all that I do. To be the best person and Christian that I can be, to treat everyone as I would want to be treated, for God's will to be done, and for God to use me as His tool in everything that He has accomplished. For Him to take me to reach out to others, to have a more positive approach in dealing with other people, to be able to reach them through my communication skills, for God's will to be done. I want to use good communication skills to be able to reach them on the level that God would have me to reach them on, to be able to spread His word to more and more people in my personal life as well as in my professional life. I would like to be able to really communicate and to make a difference in the lives of others through my listening and response techniques, all of which that I have learned through taking this class. My background in behavioral blend, I have lots of experience talking with the public. I have a background in healthcare and talking to doctors and families about certain things. You have to have the professional public speaking ability to be able to relate to the families, understand their issues, and to explain what's going on to them, as well as to be able to talk to the doctors about the issues, to relate to the doctors what the family's saying, as well as the signs and symptoms that the patient is having. I have got an experienced background in criminal justice and dealing with criminals, their families, and with coworkers on a professional basis, all of which require massive amounts of communication skills that have been toned and honed in on from taking this class. I have learned so much on different levels of how to effectively communicate with people. Things that I took for granted on a daily basis, I've learned how to do things differently, and I see every conversation that I have with someone from the differences that it's made, and it's all because of the different techniques that I've tried through this class. Everything is it's different. It's working out from the way that I communicate with other people to the response that I get from people when they see that I'm listening, the little comments that I make, the injections in the middle of conversations that let them know that I'm paying attention and that I want to be a part of their conversation, that I want to listen to everything that they're saying to them. It works. Everything works. My positive relatable would be that I can get on the same level as the individual, have experiences and stories that I can tell, lots of experiences and stories from different things, personal and professional, that are very relatable and will help the person to get on the level that I am, to where they want to talk to me and explain everything that's going on so that I can help them. And my past experiences, I think, would be a very, very good tool to use, to where I can get people feeling more comfortable with me, to where they want to open up to me, because you can't help anyone that doesn't want to be helped. And if they don't feel comfortable, they're not going to open up and let you help them. The negatives would be that my past and my background might cloud my judgment, that I might tend to be biased on certain subjects because of my past experiences, or that I might try to correct the person due to my experiences, and that I've already lived through what they're going through and I know how it's going to end from my experience, and I might take a bias on that and expect it to end the same way for that person just because it did that for me. My communication barriers would be cultural differences, political differences, religious differences, ways of doing things, language barriers, different methods of speaking and pronouncing words, geographical barriers, all of which play a very, very large part in the communication back and forth between individuals. If you're having trouble understanding where they're coming from, what they're saying, or relating to different things about that person, then you have a problem with communicating with them and getting through to that level where you need to be so that y'all can have a good quality conversation and that you understand not only what they're saying, but where they're coming from. That all needs to happen. My strategies would be to improve my communication skills, and I've done that through this course. All the resources that I'll mention shortly have all helped me to be able to do that. They taught me how to effectively listen to others, as well as how to respond effectively to them, and how to give good positive feedback and a meaningful conversation in my personal life as well as in my professional life. My action plan would be to have more attentive skills to the conversation and really listen to the person, to give good feedback to their topic and show that I was paying attention, to respond to them as God would have me do, to bring about experiences that are relatable to help them, get on the same level as the person and make them feel more comfortable speaking with me. I will give unbiased answers relating to controversial topics. I will do my best to overcome cultural and language and geographical barriers when speaking with someone. And in the event that I cannot do that, I will get a translator if needed so that I can overcome those barriers and that I can get on the level that I need to be with that person in order to make them feel more comfortable speaking with me by showing them that I am paying attention and that I do truly want to hear what they have to say and that I am trying to understand them and to help them in every way that I possibly can. The resources that I have used have been very, very effective in taking this class and other communication classes that have been offered. The books that I have read have been Listening the Forgotten Skill, a self-teaching guide, How to Solve the Puzzle. That would be How to Solve the People Puzzle, Understanding Personality Patterns by Carbonell. The movie Fireproof by Kendrick, which was very, very educational. Communication, Effective versus Ineffective by Max Communication Motivation. Why Don't We Listen Better? Communicating and Connecting in Relationships by Peterson. Advantages and Disadvantages of Communication, Technology in an Organization by Ramey, and Bridges Not Walls, a book about interpersonal communication by Stewart. All of which have been very, very educational in helping me to improve on things, and I feel that each and every one of those have played a part in getting me to the level that I am on. I will try very, very hard to be the best possible communicator that I can be by using the tools in this class that have been provided and from the help of God to be able to reach people effectively, not only on a professional level, but on a personal level as well, to spread the word of God and to live my life as He would have me to live it, to be able to effectively communicate with others on the levels that God would have me to communicate on, and to be able to spread His word in an effective and professional manner, to do my job in the best possible way that I can, and to be able to communicate in all different levels that are needed of me through this class that I have learned all the skills from. Thank you.